All right, here we are. 10 minutes late, like always. Uh, it's
If
the
you're
AD.
here at 9 o'clock, it's your fault.
That's
At this
right.
point,
Welcome to the AD Unlimited Under the Lights podcast. My name is Nate, aka TC, aka the Free Range Chicken, and with me, as always, my good friends Ty, aka Big Aller 16, as known in the NFL All Day Chat Discords, and Andrew, also known as Who Day All Day 88. How you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good. Can't complain.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I was running around all day, but I'm here. I'm ready to
That's
talk all
right.
day, baby.
Made it in time. I'm glad. I mean, we almost couldn't get our machines to work. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. But so all right, big week in all day, right? Like we since the last pod, it really just kind of blew up. Like we've been waiting for a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff finally happened. Here we go. The golf clap. I love it. First on the list, of course, late last week they announced the long-awaited early adopters awards were announced. Celebration packs. You could get up to five from with a threshold of $500 a net spend to reach. Maximum was 5 packs at 10K or over. What did you guys think of the announcement? What do you guys think of the packs?
Play who day?
Well, first off, I didn't get any. Not because I didn't put enough in, but I've taken out more than I have put in, like way more than I've put in. So for me, it was, whole lot of nothing really. But I do think for everybody else, like I think it was good, minus the fact that you couldn't get any rares or legendaries. I think that kind of put a little damper on it. It would have been nice if maybe there was even just like maybe a 15 or 10% chance of like a rare, and then maybe like, 1 or whatever 0.75% of a chance for a legendary. Like I think that would have been nice, especially for some of the guys that have spent, whatever the heck OC's at this point,
Yeah.
half a mil. Like at least
Million,
give them
bazillion,
something.
gajillion.
Yeah. But I mean, other than that, like, I mean, it's good. It's a good start. Hopefully the next time I'm able to participate. But again, I understand why they did it the way they did it this time.
All right, Ty, what do you think?
I liked it. I liked it. It was a nice, surprise. I mean, these last few weeks and all they have been super slow. So like, I'm glad that it seems like things are starting to pick up a lot more. But these packs are. I wish they would have done like a rare, like who they said maybe like 15% chance, maybe like 0.7% chance at a legendary, just so like it's like a little bit more fun. And it's like okay, cool. Like now they're giving me a rare for spending. I mean, you have people who are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? And you're giving them all commons. It's like, hey, you spent $100,000. Here's like maybe like $200, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, thank you, I appreciate it,
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just like tossed in like the chance of getting something more. But I don't know. I liked it. It's definitely a good first step in rewarding like the first people who like actually believed in this project. So
Yeah. I mean, I agree with a lot of what you guys said. I'm stoked to get them. I mean, getting anything is great. Like we've been sitting there, and
yeah,
it's like, what do we spend all this money for, right? And then they rain packs on us, which is great. I my favorite part of the pack ripping process is looking for the little blue and gold rectangles. So there was still a lot of great moments in these packs. I think the highest ones were just over $100. So there
yeah,
was
Yeah.
definitely some nice stuff in there. Um, Again, not having the rectangles there to look for was it's just a thing, right? It just adds the excitement, right? So
yeah,
it's great to be thinking about a Chase. It's great to be thinking about a Burrow. It's great to be thinking about getting a Josh Allen in there, which is awesome. You could always hope for a low serial. Maybe you get a single digit or a number one or an outstanding jersey somewhere. But there were still things to look forward to, and that's what I really liked about it. And like our good friend OC had said as well, like he said is like, this can't be it. Right.
Yeah.
The guy is spending, the ungodly sums of money on these moments, and he's going to get $200 worth of moments. No. This is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. So, that's where I stand on that. When that stuff comes, I don't know. I'm kind of suspecting that it's going to be at least a little bit of time. I sold my Rashad Bateman Lego today, and the main reason I did that was, I wanted to buy some other stuff, and I've since spent the majority of that money. Doesn't really take too long when you've got a free Dapper in the account, and you're just itching to buy something. So I spent it already, but I also figured that if I didn't get rid of it in a couple days, that it wasn't going to hurt me in the long run. So I think it's going to be a little time till we get the next one, but it will definitely be before the season, I'd have to think.
Yeah. And I mean, based on like what I've seen, what people have gotten from 3, 4, 5 packs, what I got out of withdrawing my money is worth way more than what I could have gotten in those packs.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 times over at least. So I mean, again, for me not getting it, it's a little bit of an easier pill to swallow.
Sure.
No offense, like seeing what everybody else is getting. I know Apollo got 2 chases. I mean, that's probably
awesome.
the best I've seen.
Yeah.
A couple people have gotten an Allen in a chase and stuff like that, but looking back on what I was able to use my withdrawal on compared to what I could have gotten, yesterday, for me, it wasn't a missed opportunity or anything like that, at least in my book.
Yeah, and that's good. That's good because you're like, okay, cool. I didn't really miss out much, but you're still a part of the project. So for us, we're like, yay, free moments. But then you're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm not really that mad about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's like that would be like this is a good way to like reward us first, right? Because you have people who are not that mad because it was all commons, and then like you have people who are happy because they got more moments. So,
sure. And hey, now Andrew, don't worry. There's still plenty of time for you to be drowning in regret. don't you worry. Just because you aren't right now doesn't mean you won't be soon. So scrounge up your couch change and start buying some moments.
Yeah. My wife found a quarter down in the dirty laundry, so
Did she give it to you, or did you throw it at you?
No, I think she kept it.
Right on. Okay, so let's move on a little bit here. We got a bunch of new players joining up on All Day over the weekend. We had a little bit of a lull on Saturday. Very quiet around ADU. Normally we've got at least a decent bit of action on Saturday and people, killing some time, but it was pretty much a ghost town, and it seemed like everybody was content with the announcement of the celebration packs. And it kind of let everybody go into that Saturday with like okay, I'm gonna go do something. Like, I'm getting some packs, everything is good. So we had a little lull, and then we got the first shoe to drop, which was Pat Mahomes himself buying his own moment and showing up on All Day. And the little green check mark, verified, this is who he is. And then we saw CeeDee Lamb did it next, and then DK Metcalf. So we got 3 legit NFL stars who are hooked onto All Day. Let's start with you, Ty. What are your thoughts on this? How you feeling?
I think it's huge. I think it shows that just like actual players believe in the project, which is amazing. So when I first saw like Patty Mahomes, I was like, all right, cool. Like we already seen like him do his little
all day week
thing where his all day week. So I kind of thought that he was going to be here, but then when I saw DK Metcalf, I was like, okay, wait, I know that name, right? And I, like, and then I saw uh
CD.
CD, right? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
one other person joined, right? Who was it? I think it was 4,
Was
or
it
was
4?
it just 3?
I,
Maybe it was just 3, and
I can
and
only
I'm wrong.
recall. I
But
can only recall 3, but maybe someone in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, OBJ. They just
Yeah,
OBJ.
OBJ.
Cap
I
just
was gonna say
updated.
that, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to be. I was
Yeah,
gonna say that. I just
yeah,
didn't want to be wrong.
yeah.
But yeah,
OBJ was today, right?
I
Or was
think
it
so.
yesterday?
Yeah.
It was either today or yesterday. But that's 4, right?
Yeah.
That's huge.
They're all
So that's
legit.
4 big names. Big
Yeah.
names, and I'm very happy about it. I just the only thing that like kind of like was like, whoa, what are you doing? Is they joined. Everybody sees that they joined, but all day says nothing. Right, all day says like there's no like post, and like maybe they're like planning some drop of like all these people on there, but like I haven't seen anything. Like they like retweet and things like that, but like they don't they haven't like made it like a huge deal, and maybe they
Yeah.
don't want to yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we were the first ones to tweet anything out about
Yeah.
Mahomes joining.
Yep.
And but I kind of agree with Ty. I think there's probably gonna be something maybe later on in the week. Maybe they had it planned. 1 or 2 people a day, and then whatever. If it started on Saturday, maybe this coming Saturday or Sunday or next Monday or whatever, there might be like a 45-second Twitter video that all day post of all these players picking up their moments, getting their green check mark, and this, that, and the other. But the only thing I'm upset about is the fact that I don't own any of these moments of any of these players anymore. I'm pretty sure at one point or another I had one of everyone, but sold them for other things. But yeah, I mean, I think it's great. Hopefully more and more keep coming in, and again, hopefully it's a lot of the big name players. The bigger the name, the bigger the following we'll see coming into AD every week.
Yeah, I mean, it in my opinion, it can do nothing but bring great visibility to the platform, right? When you got guys with such high profiles as OBJ and CD and DK and Pat Mahomes, people are going to turn and go, what is this? Like, what's the deal? Like, why am I not involved in this? Like,
exactly.
why are these guys spending thousands of dollars on these things? So at the very least, it'll pique the interest of people who maybe didn't have the interest of before. And validity is what this platform needs right now. And when you have big time visible popular star players who are signed on and repping the product, then the NFL name gives it legitimacy right off the bat. But then once the players start jumping on, and the thing we were joking in the chat earlier today that I thought was great, right? We had a little there was a story that one of the players, I think maybe it was Cam Hayward or one of the other guys, one of the defensive players, was talking about how he was going to sack the quarterback and then whisper all day into his ear.
That's going on all day.
Right. And that just opens up a whole other can of worms, like, how posterizing became a thing in the NBA. The next level of that could be getting all dayed in the NFL. You know what I mean? You just go get wrecked and get planted. Is like, oh, he got all day. Like, okay, that's got a ring to it. I like this.
Yeah,
I like that a lot, and it makes sense, right? There's not really like anything like that in like the football league, but I feel like this platform.
Cam Jordan said it.
Yeah, Cam Jordan.
Okay, and then I feel like this like platform allows it to be like, okay, cool, I did something, I need to do something cool, so it gets put on. So it gets put on all day. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's going to be like, oh yeah, that's going to be on like all day, and I think that we can get there.
Right. Well, I mean, like I could just imagine these guys, like, say one guy all day is another guy, so wide receiver burns some cornerback, and next thing you know, they're maybe they're buddies. Maybe went to school together. Maybe they're just meeting in the middle of the field before the game.
Yeah.
And he's just following him around with his phone with the moment on there, showing him getting toasted. Like, hey, is that you and me? Is that Was it? Did that happen? Was that's
Awesome.
real? Huh?
Yeah, they can pull the old Ocho Cinco where he had the list up in his locker of all the cornerbacks that he was going to face, and
Right.
say he went up and mossed somebody and it turned into a moment. He can buy the moment, then gift it to that cornerback. So he's always got that reminder of like,
Right,
oh
That
right.
yeah,
would
like
be awesome.
What?
I think somebody in the chat said something about like Cam Jordan potentially, purchasing a bunch of Saints debuts and then like gifting it to the defensive line and stuff like that. Like, now that you have players that are coming in and doing that, they like to, quarterbacks will buy their offensive lineman gifts and this, that, and the other. Could be something down the road that,
Yeah.
All Day looks to doing is to allowing people to, gift moments. And you can see the players doing that with each other.
100%.
Absolutely. I even think of like, in the course of celebrations when you have like a set like Showtime and, say you have a next level Joe Horn moment where somebody, hides a cell phone underneath the pad of the goalpost, goes out, takes a selfie after scoring a touchdown. Next thing you know, that's the closing scene of the moment for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he took his own selfie and put it on a moment. Like I'd be like, I'd buy that. Take my money now.
Yeah, AJ and Otis, I hope you're listening and taking notes and passing this along.
I hope there's maybe a player or two. Maybe DK's listening, CD's listening over there, thinking about how he can tuck a cell phone underneath the pad.
Yeah, didn't DK purchase his moment from an ADU member? Wasn't it Jay Weezy who he bought his
It could have been.
He bought a Lego or a rare from him?
Yeah, it was.
I think I remember seeing somebody say that.
It was a rare, but it wasn't the jersey number. But I think Do It For Johnny has the jersey number.
He's got them.
He does it.
I think
he's got pretty much every jersey number.
I think he had the DK too, and OC had the other one. I want to say OC had OBJ's jersey number.
Yeah,
I think that's how that went. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, please.
We'll play host. We'll be the mediator of any discussions if you guys want to come on here next week.
It's worth a shot, right?
Yeah.
All right. So okay, that moving on into that, we're going into more player stuff. So another big news. Own the Moment came out with their Rumble platform.
Woo!
Yeah, okay, so we have a little bit of utility with this. Pretty straightforward. Lineups are standard: 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 2 wide receivers, defensive plus, which is like pretty much anything other than the standard positions, and then 1 of everything else. So, what are you guys' thoughts seeing that come out?
Go ahead, Houday.
Honestly, it's a little disappointing. I feel like the fact that you get, the 1 hero moment or however they're determining it to be, and you can only use like 1 rare or Lego, and all they get is 1 1/4.
Same multiplier for both, and that just seems wrong.
I mean, it's vanilla. I mean, hopefully they can add to it, but if they don't, I mean, I don't think it's going to get as many people excited as they thought it would.
Yeah.
And then isn't the beta you can only do it if you purchase one of their Jolly Jokers or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge miss. Like,
they should just called it the Creepy Clowns.
Yeah, I mean, all across the board for me, I think it's kind of a big L that they took. They could have done a whole lot more, and there's nothing to it. I mean, you're just going to see the same lineups every week. And then the people who, there's no serial bonus. There's no other than, I guess, a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Is what I saw. But, there's nothing to do with the badges. So you're just going to see people go out there and buy the cheapest moment of everybody. And everybody's just going to have the same lineup every week. It's just there's not going to be any variety to it.
That makes sense. I wasn't as mad as a lot of people that I saw. I did think I said that I liked it because it's basically just like regular fantasy football, but I wanted the legendaries to have just a little bit more bump than they did. They shouldn't be the same as a rare because that doesn't make sense, right? If you're gonna have
Yeah.
if you're gonna make a rare different than a common, then you have to make a legendary different than a rare as well, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I saw it, and I I did listen to a podcast that he did, and um, his name's TJ. Is like the owner. So I listened to a podcast, and then he talked about why they chose to do like Rumble the way that they did, and his thing was that he didn't want it to be like pay to win. He wanted it to be kind of fair to like the most people. But like if you do have that rare or legendary, then you get like that like extra bump, which I kind of got, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm not really like mad about it, but I'm not like super happy about it either. You know?
Right. I'm like, to me, it's just doing something for the sake of doing something. Like, even as far as incorporating the individual defensive players, offensive linemen, like all that stuff. It's just, you know, all lumped into that last DST flex position.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's just kind of seemed lazy to me. Like, if they really wanted to
Yeah.
be, something important and long lasting, then they would have given that more run, right?
Yeah.
They don't. I think they wanted to be first, so that just being first would be good enough to be the standard. But based on what they did, I think there's a lot of opportunity for someone to come in and say, look, we're going to do this better, and people are going to like it.
Yeah.
Because there is a lot of room for improvement. There's a lot of nuance to the daily fantasy sports games that this just doesn't have. Even something as simple as using a salary cap or some sort of way to value the moment so that you can't necessarily just use the same lineup every single week.
Yeah.
It's got to be a little bit more strategic than that. Even from like a name, like they called their 1.25x moment a hero, right? Like, why not do a
Yeah.
1.5x and call it a
Yeah.
superhero? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You kind of fell down short of the finish line there.
Yeah. They had their scoring rules and everything brought out, and within a day, people have already figured out a way to game the system.
Right.
Everybody's already talking Thursday night game. So week 1,
Yeah.
what it's Chiefs and the Bills, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah,
No. Yeah.
or
Yeah. I think it's Chiefs and the Bills.
yeah, whatever it might be. So just say Mahomes goes off. You're gonna have TC will enjoy this since he just purchased a rare Mahomes about 30 minutes before we got on.
I did.
But
I packed
you know,
one, so
like say he goes off and throws for 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. Everybody and their brothers are going to lock him in as a hero because they have until Sunday at whatever the 1:00 kickoff to lock in their roster.
yeah,
So you're giving everybody like a 72-hour head start on being able to
Yeah.
build their lineup.
exactly.
And I think that rosters should lock just like they do for if you have a
Yeah.
Thursday night game, you can't use any of those Thursday night players after Thursday night game has started. You can put in other players,
Right.
but if a game's already happened, you shouldn't be allowed to use those players
It's Rams versus Bills, by the way.
after the fact. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I mean, but even like something you could just do a different game, like make it smaller, like the single
Yeah.
game ones that they do
Exactly.
on the daily fantasy sites. They have a 5-man lineup with their 1.5x player that whatever. Like, it's a scaled down version that works within a single game.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they could have done
Mhm.
something like that on that scale, and it would have worked a whole lot better than, yeah, that guy already scored the points. You could still use him though. That's extra strategy. To me, that's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
we don't really want to figure out a solution to this, so
Exactly.
we'll just
Yeah.
punt it.
And then Top Shot Dot Shot said, "Do you guys think that Moment Ranks will do their own version?" I don't know if you guys know what Moment Ranks is,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
this the thing that I liked about Moment Ranks was that if it was like a 3-pointer, they had a 3-point bonus, right? And if it was like
The moment, right?
yeah, exactly. like if it was like a 3-point moment, they had like a 3-point bonus if it was like a layup. I don't know what they had, but they had bonuses for like the actual moment that it is, and I feel like a Rumble doesn't have that. A Rumble doesn't have those like type of bonuses. I don't know how they would, but yeah, they don't. So, do you guys think that they do one as well?
I mean, if they did one for Top Shot, I'd be surprised if they didn't do one for All Day. Um, Although at this point, if they haven't really a site like that, if they haven't really announced anything yet, like coming soon type of thing, they might not have anything
Yeah.
in the line for this year. Maybe they do it for the 2023 season.
Sure.
But yeah, no, I mean, I'd be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah, I think they will as also like, but I don't see them doing anything much different than what OTM did with Rumble. Like they might try to do something different, but they're not necessarily a utility company. They do something else, and they're just they're doing something on the side, right? It's going to take a company who's doing this specifically to do this to actually move the market and actually have people get really excited about it. I'm sure there's private groups out there doing the same thing. There's a lot of Dapper's pretty open about helping people build upon the servers, so there's people out there doing it. Plus you also have the daily fantasy guys that those they have their gambling licenses for the most part. So if they decided to get into it, I think they would have a leg up just being on, having those licenses and being on that side of it, to where it's more of an extension of what they already do, as opposed to them doing something else and then just dipping their feet in something kind of related but kind of not.
Yeah.
So we got possibilities, but we're early, right? We're only going into series 2. This is 8 months. 8 months into the product, maybe if 9. Yeah, I mean, this is an infant in the grand scheme of things.
It's a baby at this point.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years that could change the entire landscape of All Day. And
exactly.
You hope that being in this early that you're able to take advantage of it and really kind of use the opportunity to make a mark. And I mean, that's what we're doing right here. The whole reason we have this podcast, the whole reason we have AD Unlimited, is to make a mark, right? That we're doing something together and working to help make a product that we believe in as good as humanly possible. That's
exactly.
That's why we're here. We love this, and we've put our hard-earned dollars behind it, and we want to see the platform succeed. Now, it doesn't mean that we're gonna, we're not gonna bend up over backwards to shill and fluff them over every. But we're gonna be honest. We're gonna be constructive, and we hope to have a positive impact. And being that this is the ground floor, the collectors are the ones that should shape the future anyway, because what we want is what the company should want, right?
Exactly.
They want to be successful. We want you to be successful. We want these certain things. This is what makes us interested in this. And so far, it's been great. Like the communication back and forth. They're very open people, and we'd say it all the time on this show that, go over to the NFL All Day Discord and go into the closed beta general and go get involved. Like AJ and Otis and Zach and that whole team over there, they're as open book as they can possibly be about, really truly valuing what us as collectors say. So, we have to keep pressing that and keep getting involved, and new people to the platform. Like if you're here because you heard that Pat Mahomes bought his moment, go into that Discord, start talking, start learning about the product, start getting to know the people involved, and it'll be a lot more personal for all of us because it's all of our product, not just their product that we purchase or use.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, that's my rant on that.
We love that.
Right. Okay, so that's gonna segue into another thing. I think we're gonna get some more thoughts on all this stuff soon, but we have a little bit of a AD Unlimited announcement here. For those who know us, we are very much a private server, right? We are in. Well, there he is. he went dark on us. um, we're very much a private server, but in being more public and having this podcast and having a Twitter presence, people ask all the time, like, how can we get involved? And we always say the first thing that you can do is go to the closed beta general in the NFL All Day Discord. Like we've taken every single one of our members directly from that chat. So that's the number one way to do it. But what we're going to do also is that we're going to open up our server to the public. We're going to have a brand new area, ADU General Chat, where you guys can come in, ask us questions, get to know us, see what we're about. Everybody who comes in and signs the server will be given a role called Minted, right? It means you're on the list, right? We know who you are, you'll know who we are. And you can get in the same way as you do the closed beta general. Now, we still prefer the closed beta because that's where we all hang out. You can find all of us in the All Day After Dark nearly every single day hanging out with Otis and AJ. So, but if you don't find yourself over there, you can come to us directly. Go to the AD Unlimited Discord. We're going to be going live with this on Friday. So it's not right now, but it's going to officially be on Friday. We're going to open it up, but the heart of the ADU is still going to stay behind the door, so to speak. A lot of what we are is at heart is a tight-knit family, private community, and we want the people to be with us that are our people, right? People who respect each other, people who value each other's opinions, those who can disagree and not throw crap at each other, right? Like these are the people we look for, right? We're a collective of good people working towards a common cause, and that's who we look for. So, come get involved, come see who we are and what we're all about on Friday. It's a new day for ADU because we're going to be in the public eye. You're going to see us more. So, what are you guys' thoughts about this? How do you feel about this news, Ty?
I am stoked. One, just because I love people. I love like chatting with people, but we all know that closed beta general can get so toxic at times. Like, I mean, a lot of people. Well, not a lot of people. I'm sorry. Some people just are in there just to disagree with you and just to pick at the little things. And when I joined this group, right, I've literally had no problems with anybody. Nobody, I've disagreed with somebody, but I've literally never been yeah, I disagree with him, and now I'm not cool with him no more. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's no, I've never had that, right? And this group is amazing, and I think that if you want to be a part of us, then go ahead and join our general chat, and then just be like, hey, I like what you guys are doing here, and then we see you, right? So but your actions have to back up what you say. If you want to be a part of us, it's just be cool. It's okay to disagree, but don't try to tear anybody down just because somebody doesn't think the same as you. Yeah. So that's what I love about this group, and I'm happy that we are able to see who is actually super invested in us and things like that. And I don't know. I'm just.
He's excited. He's lost for words.
I'm just lost for words.
What about you, Andrew? You got words?
Yeah. No, sorry. I had to make a quick little beer run for the wife real quick. So drawback of doing the podcast in the kitchen.
Right.
But no, I'm excited. Obviously being here from whatever minute one to now, TC, I don't know if either of I could really have predicted where we would be at this point in time, and if we did predict anything, it never would have been this, so I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, me too.
there's going to be some, learning curves, some, growing pains, however you want to call it.
There will.
But I think the group we have, the UBs and the LBs, and even just everybody else, the rares, commons, we got a good group. So it's only going to get better. And like Ty said, we've never had an instance of
60K trash.
yeah, we haven't had to use the 60K trash yet.
Yeah. Okay.
We've never had.
Yeah.
We've had some arguments, but it's always been like those brotherly arguments where you argue and then 5 minutes later it's like, all right, yeah, whatever. I'm done and over it.
Like, you're wrong, I'm right. It's fine.
Yeah. What moment are we going to go by?
Yeah.
Like, it's always been that. So no, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah, me too. I'm just excited for people to, for people to see us and see more what we're about. We don't necessarily have to be behind the curtain, behind the door. I think we do have a great community. We have a great thing going, and I think, the more people we're able to expose to it, the better the community will be. And I think that's all I really want out of it is just a place where we're just chilling all the time, man. Like, it's great. Like you said, we have this roll called 60K trash, and it is basically a brown roll, and I'm sure you know why. And I'm sure you get the 60K trash reference, but it was always my assumption when I created the framework for the server that there would be these one or two people that just couldn't keep it together, and then we would have to penalize them by giving them the 60K trash rule and then hazing them unmercifully. But it's never come to that. It's never even gotten close, and I'm just completely blown away by that. So I'm excited to bring ADU to a bigger audience and hopefully grow our ranks and really just become a bigger, even more tight family. So anyway,
everybody smash the like button. Big Ticket says smash the like button. I need to see that like go up 20 people, because we have 24 people watching. 4 likes. What are we doing?
I'm glad you guys got our back, because I always forget that stuff. Dude, hey, if you're new, hit subscribe, hit like, hit the notification thing. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
We're at 83 subscribers. We're almost to 100 mark.
All right, we're getting there.
It's going to be a party.
All right, so let's we talked the beginning of the show. We had the celebration packs, right? Sorry, Uday, you didn't get any, but me and Ty, I got 4 packs. How many did you get? You got 4 as well, or?
No, I got 2.
Oh, you got 2. Okay, so basically, I opened 2 of my packs. I got 1 pack that was kind of duddish. The other one had a 3-digit Kyler and a 3-digit Dolphins team moment in it. So that was my best pack of those 2. But I saved 2 of my packs to open right now. So did Ty. So Ty's got his 2 packs. I got my 2 packs. Now, there's no guarantee that we're gonna be able to like smoothly segue between the scene. So bear with us as we go to this thing. I'm gonna share my screen. I got one of the packs queued up. So hopefully we can do this. Please, guys, keep me in the loop if I'm screwing something up. So fingers crossed. Here we go.
I'm watching the pod. Let's see.
All right. Screen share.
Okay, make sure you change the scene.
All right, scene has already changed. So actually, I'm looking on Streamlabs, and I got it 4x4 right now. But it's saying my stream is still running, and I don't know how to change that.
Let me see.
All right, hey, everybody out there in audience land, can you guys see the pack on the screen? Let me know if you can, because I'm not seeing it on my screen.
Says your stream is still running. Just pause this preview to save your resources.
Does it say stream is running on your end?
Yeah, it says your stream is running. Let's see. So, okay, I think I can see your screen now.
Can you see my pack up there?
Yeah, I see your pack now.
Okay, you're seeing it on the actual live YouTube stream?
Oh, now it's saying that your stream is running again. Oh, now I see your pack again.
So you can see the pack.
Yeah, I can see the pack now.
Still. All right.
Yes.
All right. I'm about to open this. All right. Here we go.
Let's see if it opens. Give me 1 second. Don't open one yet.
Too late.
Well, I mean, I haven't opened any of the moments yet, so
Yeah.
That's true. He hasn't opened any of the moments.
Okay, it says your stream is still running.
You can't see my pack now?
Not right now. And I think we're lagging on your screen.
Oh, there's a lag between the what hits YouTube and what we're doing.
No, like an actual lag.
Okay, so can you see it now?
No. Everybody bear with us.
You would think in 2022 this would be a lot simpler.
Right?
Okay, I can see it now.
You can see it?
Yeah.
All right. See if this works. Nope, that didn't work.
You guys are watching live what we struggle with
Right.
daily.
All right, is it opening or what? It seems like every time I switch to the screen.
Oh wait, I can see. Okay.
Okay, so we got a. What's the number on that? It looks like
6966.
Oh, I thought it was 6666. I'm like, all right, that's all right. Okay.
6986.
All right, here we go. Close that one up. CJ Mosley, 6986. Okay.
What is that? Is that Derrick Henry? No.
No. Oh, Laquan Treadwell. Okay.
Please edit out when I said that. Is that Derrick Henry? Edit out.
This is all live. There's no edits here.
All right,
Hopefully I lagged over. I'm like, is that?
No. Got it.
That's Kyle Pitts?
Is that Pitts?
Maybe.
Come on. No, that's
No.
that's Foye
Foye.
Oloku. That's my third one of those, so I'm all right with that. All right, that's my pack.
Look, I'm
So-
not too sure my pack's going to work, but we can try it. We can try it. The stream viewer currently has reduced video audio quality. All right, let me close the stream. All right, we're back. We're back, everybody. We have 28 viewers to watch my computer.
Just go up in flames.
Just to watch it like melt in front of us. Okay, bye, Ty.
All right, I still have to open mine because I was scared to open it while during the pod. So let's talk about something.
All right.
Yeah, we can talk about how I'm not upset that I didn't get a pack like that, but instead I bought my daughter a stuffed animal from Disney World.
Oh, let's go. We love memories.
All right, are you gonna try this, Ty?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay, cool.
It's executing your transaction on the Flow blockchain. Speaking of Flow had a little pump today. I mean yesterday.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
good.
I
That was
heard about
great.
that.
That was great. We love that.
Yeah, when's the truckload of flow?
Yeah, when?
Well, now it's getting. They're waiting for it to get expensive enough. They don't have to give us that much.
No, literally, because what's gonna happen is they're gonna be like, yeah, we'll give you guys 20 when like maybe it's like $3 or $4, and then it's gonna go down to like 2 cents, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh well, we gave it to you when it was $4. All right,
Yeah.
let me see. Share screen.
Can't go quiet on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Yeah, I'm watching your eyes move. Just to make sure.
All right, I'm sharing it. You guys see it?
Okay, hold on. I gotta click watch stream so we get it.
Yeah, I got those.
Kicked.
I got those the spinning squares.
Yeah, me too. What the heck?
Can you tell that hamster over there to get with it? Get that Wi-Fi pumping.
There we go. Come on, spinning blue dots. Oh, Andrew's gone now too. See, now this is why we're 10 minutes late. Like, we'd go through this where it's just like spinning blue circles and frozen screens, and it's like, why is this happening? Oh, see, now Ty's frozen too. Oh man, they left me all alone. All right, where are we at, guys? Where are we at?
I'm back.
He's back. All right, we'll go back to the other screen here. There he is.
Wait, did who they get booped out?
Yeah, he's spinning blue. He's spinning blue dots now too.
No, it has to be a Discord problem. It has to be.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try something different with that for sure.
It has to be some kind of frame rate. I can just pop this boy open and then tell y'all what I got if you want.
I mean,
I don't think that I'll be able to share.
Okay, that's cool, man. That's good. Do what you got to do. Rip them up.
All right, come on. You gotta tell me twice. All right, give me one moment. I hate when I say give me one moment when I'm not working.
Right.
I already opened it, but I'm not looking at the moments. So it's a surprise replay. All right, I'm opening the first one. Let's see what we got. First one is a Arizona Cardinals fumble recovery.
What's there he is. What's up, Andrew?
Hey.
Welcome back.
5171.
5170. What's the min on that?
At a 7,000.
Okay.
I got a Antonio Gibson, common 964 out of 10,000.
That's not bad. 3 digits always nice.
Yes, sir. And it's a rookie debut.
Excellent.
I got a Antoine Wesley, 3,056 out of 10,000. It's a 3-badge rookie.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go ahead and pop open your second one.
Okie dokie.
If you did already.
No, I did not. I'm speculating on how I can get the screen to not do the stream is still running thing.
So like, what you could do is you can just capture, you can capture your screen. Not your screen. You can capture like your a window display. So that it just captures what like you're seeing on your window, if that makes sense. Yeah. So like we won't be there, but like they'll be able to see like what you pull.
Well, I think the reason that I wasn't getting it to work.
I think you pulled. I think I think you're messing with it on screen or stream.
Still.
Chris says, it says, hey, when are we interviewing OC on an episode?
That's not a bad idea, honestly.
Yeah.
All right.
That'd be dope.
Hey, we'll interview anybody who wants to come up here.
No, we will start getting a lot of people on these podcasts. It's not just going to be us. It's going to be us and most of ADU who actually want to come on because we want to know you guys' stories. We want to meet you guys. You don't have to be on camera, but if you want to be on camera, that's always a plus.
Indeed.
This
we're all over this. All right, hold on. Let me. I'm gonna switch this. I really screwed that up. There we go. Okay.
It's okay.
It is hard to be like on air and also be the production guy at the same time.
No,
You know what I mean?
I totally believe it. I totally believe it.
Yeah, there's a reason all these professional streamers have people who set this shit up for them.
Right?
They don't do it on their own.
That's true. Hey, anybody want a job?
Yeah.
Yeah, you work 1 day a week.
All right.
I give you $2 moment an hour.
Yeah, $2 moment.
$2 moment an hour. We're gonna have to make one because I don't think there's a $2 moment.
Okay, I think
I'm.
Okay. Yeah,
so watch the stream.
Every time
I see you.
Every time I minimize the Discord or see, clicking the thing, so it does the stream still running thing. This is stupid.
Oh, you know what you got to do? You have to have like a second monitor so you can
you just need to
put
get
your stuff
monitor
on the second monitor so you can keep that up. AJ Green,
former Bengal.
Okay, that's all right.
I had that moment at one time.
Did you?
Yeah, I thought about doing move the chains.
Something went wrong.
What do you mean something went wrong? Yeah, we know something went wrong. Nothing been's going.
Sorry, you don't want these moments.
Oh, I gotta replay.
Chris
back
says
open.
you could interview him. He's a baby whale.
Baby whale. Okay, we like baby whales.
We're down to interview anybody.
Yeah.
I hope this was.
That was the Arizona Cardinals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the AJ Green.
Wait, did they
one.
lose that game? How do you have a moment where you lost a game?
Yeah, there's a lot of them where they lost.
Brock Wright. Okay, that's a good one.
I mean, just think about all the Lions moments. They only won, what, 3 games? So.
Ernest Johnson. Man, that's kind of a bummer. My best rips were in that one that one I already opened. Oh no.
Hey, wasn't Irwin pimping out Ernest Johnson last week?
Oh, he could have been. All right,
Something about he's a top 10 running back if he gets the carries.
All right, I'm opening my last one.
All right,
Let's see what I got.
We got the normal screen back up too, not the schizophrenic one.
Right, I closed that. All right. Do you want me to try to share it or no? Just like write it. I think I just.
Do we really want to try to go there?
No, I think I just read it off. Actually,
Can you go grab a mirror and we'll just hold it up to your computer screen?
Yeah. I should probably just do it on my phone so I can just show you guys.
Yeah, just hold the phone up.
Yeah, whatever works, right?
All right, first moment is Adrian Peterson, rookie moment, 9424 out of 10,000. That's definitely a $10,000 moment.
That's the world's oldest rookie.
Then I got a Evan McPherson. We love this.
Hey, there you go.
Okay.
We love a feel-good goal kicker. I think I'm gonna put him on my DST.
I feel
the Bengals are gonna take it all.
Field goal kicker.
A feel good goal kicker. I mean, I guess if he's making them, that's what they are.
That makes a lot more than he misses.
That was a 60-80. And then my last moment is a Patrick Mahomes. I was playing. Drew Lock. Rookie moment.
Drew Lock.
I think I saw. Oh, it's a 325 out of 10,000 though.
All right,
Hey, that would have been really
something.
good 6 weeks ago for that challenge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
So those are the pack rips, right? And I think okay, and I think that's really I think that's what any of the complaints that came about being commons only was pretty much like that. Like through the majority of the ADU community, we really didn't have that many really good pulls within our whole group. And I think that was the danger of only doing commons. I would have liked a higher likelihood of getting something, good. I mean, thankfully in my 4-packs I did get, 2 pretty decent moments, which was nice. But when you're pretty sure that most of your packs are going to end up exactly like those did, it's good, but we're ready for some more.
I mean, we had there had to have been over 200 total in ADU. You would think.
Yeah.
I mean, there had to have been over 200 packs.
Oh, way more than that. Way more than that.
Like
I would say
even then,
average was probably 3 packs per person. Like I would say there was a lot of people that had 3 and 4.
Yeah, so you're talking 300 maybe. But
even
even
over here getting account check.
I can even think of like 10 that were, your Burrow, Chase, Allen.
Yeah.
And you would think out of 300 packs, you'd have more than, a couple handfuls of the big guys.
We went from 4 to 18 likes, though. We love that. Just want to let you guys know, 4 to 18 is solid.
They like to see us flailing and failing.
Yeah.
Drowning in our own failure.
They're laughing at us like, I could have done better than
that. Challenges.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, we're at that spot.
I said it for a reason, Ty. I said it for a reason.
Challenges.
All right, we challenges. Ty, you're our challenge.
He said that I get 30 seconds. He said I get 30 seconds.
I thought I was being generous.
All right. Here's my thing on the challenges, everybody. Sit back, relax. They still have not mentioned not one thing about there not being challenges, right? And I'm not looking for like this is why we couldn't do it because of this very secret thing that we shouldn't be telling you guys, right? I'm just looking for hey guys, our challenge timeline has changed. Here is the now timeline. Because once you pass your challenge timeline, I'm thinking that one's got to be coming, right? So if like the majority that doesn't really get like that, okay, cool, this is when the challenge is coming, blah blah, all this stuff, then like you're just leaving people to get disappointed every single week who want challenges, like your boy, right? I want challenges, right? I'm a challenger. That's what I do.
I think you're gonna have to change your server name to Challenge Ty.
That's just my thing. All right, that's just my little challenge thing. I won't go on and on about it.
I mean, it's worth talking about because there's been a lot of speculation about a burn challenge following this. This drop, right? Basically this was a dump of whatever commons that they could, you either just burn them or you give them away. And there were
I would have burned these commons that I got 100%.
Who says you still might not? You know what I mean? What if we do get a challenge that is tied to these week 13 to 18 common moments that is largely about, racking up a burn, pick 20 moments to burn, 20 common moments to burn. Any ones you want, get a standard pack.
Yeah.
Burn 50 moments, get a standard. I don't know what it could be, but there's a lot of things, or even a rewind pack.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're supposed to have another rewind pack coming up. So why couldn't a burn challenge be tied to the drop of a rewind pack? Spitballing. So Andrew, what are you thinking about this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily, I'm gonna pull the old mom and dad thing. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Like,
we all heard that.
We're 6 weeks past any challenge or even pack drop. I mean, if I can do the math in my head right,
yeah, you can.
I'll give, we just got the celebration packs or whatever, but as far as anything challenge related, new pack related, there hasn't been anything. And
Yeah.
we have 2 more rewind packs that we know of, and that should be it. I don't think they would do 3 or 4, so we have 2 more of those. You had a summer of burn, like it was some huge announcement,
Yeah.
and Strike has now done like 3 things with burning. Top Shot's done a couple things with burning, and we did what,
1,000
1,000 packs?
packs.
Yeah, 1,000 packs.
3,000 moments.
Yeah, and so it's kind of like, all right, like you told us you were going to do this. I'm not mad that we haven't done it. I'm just disappointed that you're not following through on what you told us we were going to do. So it's just kind of like, give us something, like Ty said, tell us like, okay, yeah, this is the new timeline. It's not going to be every 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to be once a month, until the season starts, which would basically mean we're doing one more challenge. Or, hey, our burn mechanism didn't work the way we thought it would work with the 1,000 packs, so we're having to redo it. And
That's
just
totally
let us know.
fine. That's totally
Like,
fine.
yeah, just kind of
Right.
give us a little nugget of what's going on, just so we can ease our minds as far
Yeah.
as like what we were promised and what we're getting. It's too far apart at this point.
Yeah.
Well, they like to say they didn't promise anything. They, I, so I, they misled. That's what I said, because
I
they
mean-
always are like, I didn't promise you, which is true. You didn't promise you, but if I'm like, hey, I may drop this day, right? So go ahead and get ready. And then someone's like, all right, cool. Well, I'm reading between the lines. Like, you gonna
Right.
drop it. And then when you don't drop it, and then they're just like, why even tell me? You know what I mean?
I mean, I get what you guys are saying, and I think the challenges are going to come, especially once the season starts. It's kind of.
Yeah.
I think we are more bored than anything else. You know what I mean? Like, we want football to start. We want
Right.
reasons to get hype about our moments. We want reasons to get hype about challenges. And, we're really just, we want something that, and we talked about this last week too, like they're still trying to build to open beta for the season, right? So, although we want us to be the number one priority, when we had talked to All Day before, our number one priority as a group almost overwhelmingly was to onboard new users, right? So if, in my opinion, if like I'd be fine to sacrifice challenges for a month or two if that means that you're going to be ready to start throwing out some advertising and get some new blood into the marketplace. Really kind of try to draw interest into this community, this product,
Yeah.
right? And I'm happy to sacrifice that if that means that they're going to go super aggressive with the marketing like they said they were going to. So, in my opinion, like in my view, I'm okay to not have a challenge if that means that they're going to go balls out to get a ton of people come this open of the season,
Exactly. And I don't care how many challenges we have. It's just that I have fun with challenges. And like, if you tell me that a challenge is not going to come for the rest of the season, until like the like actual season started, I'm totally fine with that, right? But don't tell me that there's a challenge every 2 to 3 weeks, right? And then not do it, and then not tell me why you didn't do it. You know what I mean? Like that's where I'm at. It's like, where's the communication? Because like at this point, are you guys going to be ready at the like the very start? If you can't even do challenges right now for every 2 to 3 weeks, like what makes me think that, oh, okay, cool, maybe you will be ready during the actual season?
Yeah, I kind of hope that they would use these 2-3 months prior to preseason, then preseason, to kind of like rein in that time frame that you just talked about. If they want to do something weekly, then they really should have tested out that now. Like, okay, let's do one challenge this Friday, and then we'll bring out another one the following Friday, and just see if it's something that they can do. Because if it's not something they can do now, they're not going to be able to do it come, week 1, week 2 of the season, because they just never tested it.
Right.
Maybe they're testing it behind closed doors. I don't know. They could be, using a fake user base. But if that's something you're doing, at least let us know, like, hey, we're testing this out. We'll roll it out when we can.
See, I think it was always their intent to, stick to that 2 to 3 week thing. But, and I think when we look at our experience with developing ADU, like, we took a whole lot of left turns. We were zigging when we were zagging, right? You just try to kind of adjust to the conditions as they pop up. And, I can put myself in their shoes, considering what we went through and what they're going through. And like, obviously we are on a much smaller scale, right? We're just building a community of people and trying to serve the needs of the community with the different channels that we have and the different events that we do and run and stuff. So, a lot, and not a whole lot of that was planned. It just kind of popped up, right? Like what we thought after month 1 is not even remotely close to what is reality after month 3. So, I can see them being in a similar situation where they're just trying to get from point A to point B, but, kind of having obstacles thrown in your way, along the way. So, I sympathize with what they're doing. I also sympathize with your guys' point. Like, you heard this, I was there when it was said, right?
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was a pretty good thing. But, considering all that they said that they were going to do before the start of the season, there's still a lot to do before the start of the season.
Exactly.
Like, if they're going to do another rewind drop, they're going to do another historical thing, apparently, right? They apparently still haven't decided how they're going to deliver those.
I don't think that there's going to be any more historical this season, this like preseason. That's my opinion. I don't think that they're going to drop the.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a smart move, just because if you have enough on your plate, there's no reason to, force something that doesn't exactly. Like if at this point, without any sort of real utility for the historicals, you can wait without disappointing people. So
exactly.
So yeah, getting to the beginning of the season and getting a functional in-season game plan is the most important thing. So yeah, in my opinion, if they want to cut out the historicals just to get to that point, then I support it. I mean, I'm still interested in historicals because those, like, most of them are the plays that I grew up with. I still want a Terrell Davis Lego just because his rookie year was my first year playing fantasy football in 1995, and he was my sleeper pick, and I won the league. So, like, I'm attached to that, and I want a part of it. So I'm interested in it, but we can wait as well. I mean, it's
exactly.
it'll be history now. It'll be history a year from now. It'll be history 5 years from now. It's still history. So,
exactly.
Yeah. All right. So yeah. Anything else before we wrap this up? We've definitely gone past an hour. So
good.
I think we got to hit one thing for Hoarder. He brought it up all day.
Okay.
The market, it's stayed up. It hasn't
failed,
ever since these celebration packs, like, it hasn't really fallen off. As far as like the marquee players, I feel like a lot of people thought like the Chase, the Allen, the Burrow would kind of take a dip, but I think if anything, at least those 3 I think have gone up. I don't know about the majority of the $5 to $10, $15 moments. I don't know what they've done, but I do think it was a little bit of a surprise that with these new moments coming on, granted it was all going to holders, it wasn't going to people who were looking to make a quick buck. So I mean, it kind of makes sense that they haven't gone down, but it is still kind of a surprise that they haven't.
I think that's a big data point, that it was going to people who actually hold moments instead of people like just because like net spin means that you have more in, obviously, than you have more out. And I think a lot of I'm a collectors got these moments instead of people who would just like flip it. Even though, like, I know that you are a collector, so I'm not taking I'm not taking shots at you. But like most people who got these moments are actual collector. So I think that's like a huge data point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like, and you probably don't know the whole backstory with why. So I packed the Trevor Lawrence. It was like my second pack ever,
Oh,
and it was, I want to say it was like a 45. It was a double digit. Uh, so I mean, at the time it was going for like 500. You know, I told my wife about it. I was like, hey, like, you know, I just started doing this, you know, new thing. You know, this is how much I've put in. This is something
yeah,
I've gotten out of it so far. Like, if you're okay with it, like, I'm gonna keep going. Like, I was, you know, 100% honest with her.
exactly.
Like, I didn't want to like do anything behind her back type of thing.
Better
But it
than
was
me.
also at the same time,
I'm
it
just
was
kidding.
like,
I'm just
it was one
kidding.
of those things like she saw it and she's like, oh, so it's worth this much money. So you can sell that and we'll use it for like our Disney vacation that we had planned. So I'm like, all
Oh,
right, like, yeah,
see,
like,
came
you know,
back to
that,
bite you.
yeah. I mean, it did, but then at the same time, like, it
You had a
didn't.
great time with your
But
family.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
had a great time.
yeah.
You're
yeah,
good, man. You're
so
good.
no, like, if I were, you know, single, like, yeah, I would still have that. But, you know,
I am single and I absolutely assaulted my credit card. So yeah, sometimes your wife is your best friend for sure.
yeah, no. So I mean, there's a reason behind why I did it. It wasn't like, oh, like, I'm sick and tired of this. Like, no,
Yeah.
it was like I knew I had something and I was doing something with my family, and I knew if I sold it, like, I'd be able to do something
Yeah,
good for them. So I mean, like, seeing them with, I had a $900, you know, Disney gift card for our week-long trip.
yeah.
So literally
It makes
anything my
sense.
daughters wanted,
No, yeah,
like, they
exactly.
said they wanted it, like, I was able to go get it. So,
And I did
like, you
that
know, I
with a moment
yeah,
as well. I did that with AJ Brown moment during the challenge actually when it pumped up to like 275. I sold it, and because my wife's birthday was coming up, and I was like, oh, if I sell this moment, I can get her like nice shoes that she's been wanting or something like that. And
yeah.
just because that's like this is like my money kind of thing. Like she has her own thing that she got going on. But yeah, so I get that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's good, like you said, that the marketplace has stayed up through this influx of moments, and like you said, they are all holders, and you know the market in general has been pretty good lately. Like my account values have been pretty static. You know, a lot of the guys in ADU are talking about some nice moves in their account values, and I didn't know any of the things that went up, but you know, I'm glad to see that some things are going up. Um, you know,
Yeah.
it's definitely
Starting to
better.
see some of like the mid-range rares, you know, the 80 to $150, you know, they're starting to kind of pump.
Yep.
Like the Burrow, his only rare has gone up like 20, it's like 26% in the last
Yep.
week or
Yep.
something like that. Like, it was down at 140, now it's up at like 185.
Well, and
You know, T
yeah,
Higgins,
yeah, and I think
all
there's,
Bengals players.
I think we do have quite a few of the top shot guys coming over and starting to, you
Yeah.
know, put a lot of their money into, you know, all day. You know, the NBA season is over. You know, you're starting to see guys like Mahomes and DK and CD and OBJ, like we talked about, coming in, and that's gonna start drawing some of them fishes over there, and you know, that's what we need. We need new money, and you know the new money is going to come in, and they're going to start taking the obvious stuff like Burrow and Herbert and Mahomes and those guys. So you know that's to me that's the sign that bigger things are ahead. That you do have these accounts, these other people coming in. And sweeping up some of the bigger moments, and that just means that before long, the other stuff's going to start getting swept up too. So, all in all, I think things are looking really positive going into the season, and I'm feeling as good as I have in quite a while about, you know, the future of all day and what this next season is going to be about.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
For sure. By the way, my packs were worth $61 if you wanted to know.
That ain't that ain't
So
Yeah, that's
that
not
ain't
bad for
bad.
that's
That
two.
ain't bad for
not
two
bad.
packs full of commons. Yeah,
I mean, I ain't complain. It's an average of $10 per moment,
yeah.
which is super good, super good.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm not I'm
I
not
think
complaining.
what was your 3 digit about going for?
My 3 digit. Let me see what it's going for.
I mean, that's about,
Drew
I mean, that's
Lock is
slightly
going
less than
for
what
yeah,
they
it's like
earned.
$2 more. So my like
Yeah.
my Drew is going for 10. Low ass is 8. So
Yeah, I agree with J.J. McCarthy, also known as Steamin' Willie Beeman. He says, I also think they want us to get used to stretches without news, especially in the off season. It's difficult to have exciting news every week. We are some needy ass people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you brought
He
it
ain't
up last
wrong.
week. Like,
What's that?
the NFL off. I think you brought it up last week. The NFL off season is literally longer than just about any other sports off season.
Yeah.
I mean, you go from literally the second week of February to the
Yeah.
first-ish week of September, really, before you play meaningful games again.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you're
Basically
talking 6-7 months.
Yeah, basically the entire NFL season is the same size as every other sports off season.
Yeah.
Leaves us a lot of drooling on our own keyboards.
It's like I picked the wrong sport.
Yeah, I mean, what NBA ended 3 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, and it starts back up only like a month-ish after
Yeah.
the NFL really does. So
baseball,
we got a long wait.
Yeah. Baseball ends in November and spring training's in February. It's like 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Just think if they had a golf version of this. They don't even have an off season.
No, they don't. They don't. No, they don't. Well, let's wrap it up on that, fellas.
All right, boys.
That
was a long one.
Yeah, it was. I thought we were like, about done, and we just kept going for another 15 minutes. So.
That's good. We know.
Easy to talk to you,
long,
boys.
That means good.
Yeah.
If it's long, that means good.
That's right.
Good conversation.
That's right. Well, thank you guys all for joining us in the chat. Everybody who's viewing live, we appreciate you guys so much. We're gonna do our best to be on time more often. Hopefully, we get our technical difficulties, which you got to witness firsthand, so you know what we're dealing with. We appreciate you guys all. Remember to hit the subscribe button, hit like, hit the notification bell. Go to the closed beta general at the NFL All Day Discord. Go get involved in the conversation. Come Friday, you want to come see us at ADU on Discord, do that. Jump in, get the minted roll, interact with us and, get to know us there as well. But we appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you, Andrew and Ty, for being with me as always. And, we guys will see you again at 9 o'clock Eastern, give or take 5 or 10 minutes next Wednesday night. So thank you guys again.
Basically every training camp.
Yeah.
Every training camp should be open by next Wednesday.
Right on. All right. Well, thanks guys so much.